Hi church, happy Friday and welcome to today's digital devotion. We wanted to share a story that we saw on social media this week that we thought was really powerful. It comes from the social media account of Andrea Gibson. They are the poet laureate of Colorado, and I've been following them for over a decade. Just their poetry really speaks to me, and they were given a cancer diagnosis, and they tell this story in their social media account of going to an alternative an alternative oncologist, and the doctor said, I want you to spend some time each day telling the cancer that it's not a better version of yourself than you are, because it thinks it is. And so you need to spend some time every day telling the cancer that you're a better version of yourself than it is. And Andrea said, oh, that's interesting. I've actually been doing the opposite. And the doctor said, what do you mean? And Andrea said, I've been spending time each day giving the cancer love. And they said, without missing a beat, the oncologist said, well, what's more loving than telling the truth? And Andrea just said they were stopped in their tracks by that comment, and it's been resonating and kind of rippling out into every aspect of their lives. And so I've been meditating on that recently, and I shared it with Jacob as well, and just thinking about the ways that sometimes the most loving thing you can do for anyone or in any situation is to just tell the truth or be the truth or act out the truth. And I think that's a lesson that we learn as children, but along the way, life circumstances and life experiences kind of cloud that simplicity, and it clouds our ability to think of truth as love. And so I'm just thinking, in today's political climate and in all of the stress that we're all feeling, maybe in the midst of this transitional season into winter and this preparation for the holidays and the season of Advent, where we're really supposed to be preparing our hearts, that there might be a moment in all of this chaos for you to act out or speak out of a place of love, and that could come across as truth. And maybe those things haven't occurred to you as being one and the same.
Yeah. We were reading also that kind of the root of this concept of courage, the Latin roots of the word, spoke to not necessarily this heroic, adventuresome person who was courageous, but instead being able to speak one's mind by speaking one's heart.
Right, so the Latin root of the word courage is cor, so C-O-R.
Which comes from heart, the heart, yeah. Mm-hmm. And so being able to speak what it is that's on your heart, what it is that you're feeling, what your emotions are, that takes a lot of courage.
And was the original definition of courage, was to speak out your heart.
Yeah, and so to be able to just, I think that's the way relationships are healed. When you're in conflict with someone, when you're harboring resentment or anger, to be able to speak your truth, the truth, to be able to speak your emotions is the way towards healing and repair, to let someone know what it is that you're feeling. To be able to share that, I think, is a very courageous act. And so I think both those things tie together really well. This idea of to love someone is to be able to tell the truth, is to be able to share what you're feeling, what's on your heart, what your emotions are, to be vulnerable and bare yourself to someone else, because that's the way for a deeper connection and love and healing.
Yeah. So those are our thoughts for today. Love as a form of truth, and truth as a form of love. We would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the matter if you have any, and we're enjoying walking through this Advent season with all of you. We're halfway there.
We're halfway through the season of Advent. So much coming up on Sunday as usual. It's going to be an incredible day of worship, cookies and beverages afterward.
Yeah.
A lot in store for you this weekend. And so we can't wait to worship with everyone in person or online.
We'll see you there.
Bye-bye.